Hi, my name is Shannon Gilman, and I'm here to tell you today the importance of hiring a effective speech and language pathologist. The speech and language pathologist is an important component of the school and district support personnel. Their role is to diagnose as well as help students who have speech and language impediments in order to help them improve and progress through their speech and language impediments. In order to become a speech and language pathologist, the candidate must have earned a minimum of a master's degree in speech pathology. They must have completed a clinical fellowship, as well as pass a national certification test to become certified. All of these things are going to be very important to look for in determining if you can find an effective speech and language pathologist. The qualifications that would help make an effective speech and language pathologist within the schools are that they must be able to work well with our students of varying ages. They will all be often working in multiple schools, in elementaries all the way up through high schools. So being able to work in different age groups is going to be very important. They must also be able to work very collaboratively with both special education as well as general education teachers. They are a very important part of the students' individualized education plan, and so working collaboratively with those special education teachers, letting them know what their goals are within their plan and have they met their goals, because they're going to be monitoring those specific parts of their IEPs is going to be very important. Not only working with that teacher, but also working with the general education teacher, especially if they have to pull out students during class time, making sure that they're pulling students during times that are appropriate, not interfering with their education in their classroom as well. They also have to be very well at managing both their time as well as writing up the paperwork. When they are monitoring student progress, they have specific documents that they have to keep track of and plan, as well as monitoring which students they need to meet with when, to make sure that all of their work is able to be accomplished. In hiring speech and language pathologists, they should be able to work well not only with the teachers at the school, but also the parents of the students they work with. They're going to be having to give the parents their understanding of where their student is and the progress that they're making and what work they're doing with the student throughout the year. Lastly, a speech and language pathologist also needs to be culturally responsive to the needs and the development of the students. In our diverse culture that we have been experiencing with education, and the schools are consistently changing, it's very important that the speech and language pathologist has undergone culturally responsive training, so that they can meet the needs of all students, whether they come from a background where they've always been in America, or if they're immigrant students who also may be receiving ESOL services, and how to work with those students as well. Finding a speech and language pathologist with all of these qualifications will help provide effective services for students within our districts. Thank you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.